An ancient samurai master once said, "An unsharpened sword doesn't just stay dull, it secretly rots from the inside until it breaks." Most people think they can start working on their dreams tomorrow. They think comfort is harmless. But tomorrow is a trap. If you have grand ambitions for your life, but you struggle with laziness and execution, pay close attention to this story. It will completely kill your lazy self. Centuries ago, at the foot of a misty mountain, lived a young warrior named Kenji. Kenji possessed incredible natural talent, sharp reflexes, and a heart full of grand ambitions. He would tell everyone who listened, "One day, my name will be honored by the emperor himself. I will build a legacy that outlives time." Everyone believed him because his potential was undeniable. But Kenji had a fatal flaw. He was lazy. When the morning sun rose and other warriors swung their swords 1,000 times, Kenji stayed in bed. When the noon heat arrived and others bled in the training yard, Kenji sat in the shade, dreaming of victories he had never fought. He always had a perfect excuse. "I will train harder tomorrow," he would say. He loved the idea of success, but he hated the daily friction required to achieve it. One evening, a legendary retired master came to visit Kenji. He looked at the young man's katana and saw a dull, neglected edge. The master sighed, placed 2 items on the table, and said, "Kenji, inside your soul, 2 forces are fighting for your future. The first force is the whetstone of discipline. If you rub your blade against it every single day, it will hurt. It will be loud, and it will take your energy. But your blade will become sharp enough to cut through iron. The second force is the water of comfort. If you leave your blade resting in it, it feels easy. It requires no effort. But it will secretly eat away at your steel from the inside out until it crumbles. The future of your legacy depends on which force you choose to serve." Kenji looked at the items. "Of course I choose discipline," he thought. But the next morning, he felt tired. "The whetstone can wait," he whispered. "I will start tomorrow." But tomorrow never came. Weeks turned into months, and Kenji kept choosing the water of comfort. Until one dark night, reality struck. The village alarms screamed. Bandits had breached the gates. Kenji's heart raced with adrenaline. "This is my moment," he thought. He gripped his katana and rushed out to face the enemy. He raised his weapon, locked eyes with a bandit, and swung with all his might. But as the blades clashed, there was no victory. There was only a sickening crack. Kenji's sword snapped completely in half. He stared at the broken hilt in his hand. The blade hadn't just stayed dull, the water of comfort had secretly rusted the core of the steel. Kenji fell to his knees in the dirt, completely defenseless, watching the village burn around him. In that horrific moment, the master's words echoed through his soul. "Your laziness has already stolen your future." Kenji survived that night, but his lazy self died in the ashes. He realized a brutal truth: dreams without discipline are just hallucinations. He didn't make any more excuses. He didn't wait for tomorrow. He took a raw piece of steel, pressed it against the heavy whetstone, and began to grind. It hurt. His muscles burned. His hands bled. But every drop of sweat washed away a layer of his old, lazy habits. He stopped talking, and he started executing. Years later, he became the most feared and respected warrior in the land, not because he was talented, but because his blade was forged in absolute discipline. Right now, you are holding your own blade. Will you let the rust of laziness quietly destroy your potential? Or will you pick up your stone and get to work? The choice is yours. If you are ready to destroy your lazy self today, smash that like button, comment the word warrior below to show your commitment, and subscribe to the Motivation Wizard for your daily fuel. Stay sharp. Stay disciplined.